Yeah, RR3 will be fun for probably like a few weeks. Until reality sets in at the very least. Alright, let's see if we can spot all of the references. We know who the first boss is. Poison Hand can add bad. He used the Jujutsu Gi, Notorious Monster. Northern Sandoria here. That's the Chateau de Orgueil, which is not how that's pronounced, but shut up. Church, thanks for the 8 months. They might have tucked a few. So there's all the embassies over there. I only remember the Bastocken embassy because I was always Bastook, if you will. Yep, there it is. There's the embassy. And these are all the different nation embassies. I like that you can even kind of see back into southern. Like, you can see the auction house a little bit. Although that's not entirely the way it's supposed to look.
Is this meant to be Sandoria?
See, he said it correctly. Thank goodness somebody did, because it wasn't going to be me.
More echoes.
Is he going to use 100 Fists? He should probably use 100 Fists. Battle Dance, yeah. I wonder if he's going to charm anyone. No, he's just going to Battle Dance spam. Okay. De Orgui. There we go. De Orgui. Now I know. Yeah, doesn't look like we can spot any other bits. That's the Mog House over there. That is the church. That's where the Dragoon Unlock quest is over there. Yep, and then all the different embassies. What does this say? None more puzzling. The rivalry. Oh, the rivalry between Galajan and his brother Jolet. Yeah, this is about the carp. So there's a quest to catch 10,000 moat carp in order to obtain the Liu Shang's rod. This is in reference to that quest line. And then there was a follow-up quest for another rod after that. That was added later.
Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place that sees its fair share of new adventures.
10,000. Yep, 10,000. A strange giant creature is known to appear in these parts. Adventurers swarmed the beast and fell it in a flash. A giant creature in Ronfarer? No great beast at all, only a grand culling of the local fauna.
We must fight our way through.
So Ronfarer wasn't really known for a giant creature, unless it's referring to Blood Tier Baldra, but that's not in Ronfarer. That's in Lathine. Are we? Did we? No. We're still in Ronfarer. A giant beast? Yeah, and then Jaggedy Ear Jack here, probably the most important notorious monster. That's the rabbit. Drop the charm. The charm itself. Increased your dexterity, agility, and your chance to steal. Mostly for the dex and the agility. Was it super expensive? Maybe it's talking about the Orcish war machines when they're thinking of giant beasts. No, I don't think it's the giant tree that unlocked the Outpost Warp. That was before, like, North America even had the game. Okay, this is referencing Burning Circle Notorious Monsters. Yeah, this is a group that apparently failed their BCNM challenge. So you would have, so you could collect different kinds of seals from defeating different monsters, Beastman seals, Kindred seals. The list goes on and on. But you could exchange them for an orb and then throw the orb into a Burning Circle. This music would be the boss fight for a Burning Circle Notorious Monster. If you failed, then you just lost the orb. But if you won, then there was just a chance at rare loot. This is Horley's Peak, which is where the Burning Circle would have taken place.
It's Kirin.
Through Gelsva Outpost and the Ugat Grotto, you would come here. Kirin has nothing to do with Horley's Peak, though. Kirin is actually a boss from Sky, the place right before the Archangels, inside of the Shrine of Rua Vitao. There's a room where you could spawn in, but you had to kill Genbu, Seiryu, Suzaku, Byakko, all of which are going to be in this fight. Oh, I should have got healer, by the way.
I am Kirin.
He says those lines when you spawn him, but it's hilarious to hear him actually doing it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage here because I actually want to see what's going on. I'm just going to be one less damage dealer here. Yeah, so he was the pinnacle boss in the Rise of Xylard expansion for endgame content.
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted.
Yeah, I actually want to see all 4 of the gods summoned. So normally in my own 24-mans, I'm not the one hosting this. I just tell people to stop DPSing. Nobody has to do that here. That's just normally what I do. Oh yeah, and he didn't have these giant hands. He had, what was it? Quake 2, Stonega 4, Stone 5. That is an attack that he had though. Those are all like pretty standard Manticore attacks. Now we saw Seiryu summon first in the trailer.
Oh, Guardians Divine, lend me now your might.
I like how it says summon Shijin. I guess they don't want to use the same names as the keep it. Oh no, this is Suzaku. No, it is.
Flames.
Oh, it is a Shiju. There you go.
The divine beasts. Have care.
Yep, there's Suzaku. Alright. What are you doing? Alright. Dive bomb. Dive bomb and
is in trouble.
explosion.
Someone heal them.
No. The good news is it looks like the order's random, which is pretty cool. Because we saw Seiryu first before in the teaser. And this time it's Suzaku. So I kind of like that little randomness being added here. None of these attacks, other than the element of the attacks, the attack itself is completely
overcome my trial?
Because we didn't have fancy attacks on Final Fantasy XI. We just didn't. There's no better way to put it. We just didn't have fancy attacks.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to do this a few times. Striking right. I was gonna say, I'm assuming it also means that one is striking. Yeah. His right, not our right. So our left. Yeah, I wanted to go slow so we could see more of them spawn. That's actually kind of what I'm doing right now. Double ringer. Is it one after the other? Oh no, it's probably, oh god. So, interesting. Is that the donut? Ah, I see. And then it does this afterwards where you're in. Okay. I wasn't sure exactly the order that was going to take place.
You shall reap the rewards for daring to contend with the gods.
Downtime? Oh, oh yeah, we should probably stop that. That's a lot of tank busters. Tanks, get to it. So I guess it looked like Alzal took one of them.
There is no escape.
Kirin Captivator. Is that the Enrage? I'm guessing Kirin Captivator is the Enrage, yeah. Very good. We'll not be bested here. I have a feeling you'll be bested here.
No,
no, that's Alzal who said that. I guess you only get one of the gods and it's different every time. That's going to be interesting. It means I have to do this quite a few times to see all of them.
I must thank you, mortals.
See, he wanted this.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
Yeah, Kirin, when you fight him... so it's actually interesting. A lot of the pinnacle bosses don't even necessarily hate you challenging them. They're more like impressed by how bold you are. Oh boy. So this is the second fight. The third fight is Kam'Lanaut then. This fight is part of Chains of Promethea Mission 6-4. And it is again, so we're probably going to have mammoths. Oh, there's the actual boss. I'm assuming we're going to have mammoths.
And they're attacking those airships.
Yeah, Ultima and Omega are the main boss, but there should also be mammoths that we have to fight. Yeah, so the way this fight started is you start on one airship.
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed them?
I don't know, airship engineer.
Everything will be laid to waste.
Alright. So yeah, here's... Oh no, actually they're using detectors. Detectors were a part of Sky.
We must do something.
Interesting to see them here. These are more related to Sky than COP. There could still be one more trash pull with the mammoths. Most likely there is. But Mission 6-4 took place on airships. Level 60 cap fight. Part of Chains of Promethea. And it was 3 phases. The first phase was against mammoths. I think the mammoths were Epsilon, if memory serves. And then it was Omega and then Ultima. Individually. We've already seen in the trailer that these are going to take place simultaneously instead. But you did still hop from airship to airship, so this is accurate to how that would have been. And yeah, definitely amongst the most popular and notoriously difficult story missions in the game.
I do not see an easy way back, but I'm sure you can handle things without
Oh
me.
no, we're just going right into Omega and Ultima, huh? Omega the One, Ultima the Feared. Actually, I believe that was their individual titles for when you killed them. So when you defeated really high tier bosses, your title would get changed. And I'm fairly certain the Feared was the one that you got for Ultima, and the One was the one that you got for Omega. Alright, so he's gonna do that. This is get close and be on the right. Oh wait. Yeah, that's one after the other. Tractor beam. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Saw that one coming a mile away. And all those. I see dead people. Surface missiles, yep. This exact mechanic doesn't happen in the original, but it's not too surprising to see an iteration of it here. And yeah, they share health here, so that's, again, you don't fight them at the same time, and there was an eventual fight where you fought them at the same time, but that's a very different thing. Mana Screech, Energy Orb. I'd assume that's gonna bounce. Is that just gonna hit close? I think that's gonna hit close to all. Yeah, it's gonna bounce and then yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, One to Be Feared was the name of the mission. Yeah, I knew that there was something else I was forgetting. Ah, I see. So it was just track. I was like, why is this moving that way? Whoa! Jump from the airship before it's reduced to ash. Woohoo! That's pretty cool. Yeah, this doesn't happen in the original fight. Citadel Buster, yeah, that was his most dangerous attack. Here, yeah, they just made it his raid wide. Oh, and then Omega's gonna be landing. Watch for the ship in the back. There it is. Get on the other side. It's funny to see the mini airships pop up. Trajectory, projectile. Yeah, it's like slightly in front of you, the way to dodge this. So like you have to look at the direction it's going and then move out of it because it's going to be in that direction from you. All right, so this is going to be like a giant maze for this to follow. So it's going to go back. Oh, I was thinking too far in advance. Yeah, and then it's going to ignore that one. Then spreads. Chemical bomb was, so what chemical bomb would do is it would change everyone's resistances to be reduced by whatever element it determined. And then he would hit you with a breath attack of some other similar kind. Here it's just, you know, point blank AoE. It's just proximity AoEs. Oh, just twice in a row, my bad. By the way, nice larboard and starboard. Technically, it's rear and front, but what it invokes is the same, let's be honest. Yeah, I wonder if the mammoths are anywhere, like, along the sides here. Ion Efflux should just be raid-wide, I'm pretty sure is all that was. Yeah. That's the same. Antimatter was his tank buster. I missed that. He had another one. It was like something wire. Wire cutter. Yeah, wire cutter was the one that murdered people, if memory serves. Yeah, wire cutter would just outright murder
An
people.
impressive show.
That didn't go well for most
Hurry
people.
now. Do not keep
Oh,
me
nice
waiting.
one roll. I love that. War Cloud. Yeah, that's, what's his face? Yeah, we're in Kufim. This was to be expected. So Kufim Island was right outside Juneau. It's a level 20 leveling zone for the most part. It's where people would come at level 20 to party up to level. People would kill crabs for the most part. Pugils, Acrophies usually weren't as likely. Banshees, everyone avoided like the plague. Krakens, you would see people fish those up on occasion. And light elementals would spawn whenever the weather was the light weather, which is what we have in the back. So I made sure that was the same. Where we're going is Delftfoot Tower. Now, a few things about Delftfoot. One, it's one of the only Final Fantasy XI areas that's been featured in a lot of games. It's featured in Stranger of Paradise for the Final Fantasy XI stage. It's featured as Kam'Lanaut stage, at the very top of it is, for Dissidia. And I know it's got a few other places as well. But, yeah, this whole area was like a level 20. You would usually stay here until like 25, maybe 26. And it was not too different from Dunes. You would kill worms when you first got here, then crabs. You could also kill the giants, which are actually going to be the next pack. We saw this in the trailer. Alkyonis was the boss from the 12th floor of Delftfoot Tower, if I'm not mistaken. Used to be a heavily camped Notorious monster because his bracelets had a massive amount of strength. I think it was like plus a ton of HP, plus a ton of strength, but minus a ton of agility and dexterity. But he was super camped. Now they changed him eventually so you could force spawn him. You just had to farm the item to actually spawn him. So instead, the actual enemies to farm the drop were camped. And then people would spawn Alkyonis from there. There's actually one Gigas boss on, minimum one Gigas boss on every floor of the tower for all 12 floors. And at certain levels, they started getting unique drops like Alkyonis for different level ranges. But at the top is where the mission where you fight Kam'Lanaut is. So yeah, logically, that's where you would go. And yep, this music should be fun. The Archangel's boss music and this were the same in the original. Yeah, so we're underneath. This is much bigger than how it actually is. Yeah, we're in the like bottom pit here.
Come,
so Kam'Lanaut,
show me what your kind can do.
His big thing was his elemental blades. I expect his inspirited swordplay. Yeah, so he's gonna douse his blade in a bunch of elements. That was just him hitting with light blade. But his big thing should be that. Proving ground? Okay.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements.
There we go, elemental blades. And it's gonna be the ice blade and the water blade. So ice and water. So ice and water are gonna expand the most. So you probably want to be furthest from ice and water, yeah. And then this is gonna be water and lightning. Same deal.
Once more, shall we?
So all the way back here should be correct. Right here.
Kneel!
Oh! Oh, those are telling you what direction those things... You guys need to... They're just gonna stack. Yeah, that's just saying it's a line anyway.
Behold the glory of the Zalat!
Lightblade was probably his most notorious attack. This was the tank buster that would kill everyone.
You are naught but insects to be
Some of them were a
crushed.
different element there. Great Wheel was a raid wide that would reset aggro. Okay, so that's just going to be in front of him.
Accept your fate.
And Spirited Swordplay. Same deal again, I'm assuming, where he just does a raid wide and then does more elements. It's always a month, Apple. Always 4 weeks.
Kneel before Zalatian wisdom and die.
There's like only one time where
This is
it's
the
ever
power of crystals. Transcendent. Sublime.
Alright. So we've got all the elements. Whoa! Oh, is he raising the platform? Yeah, he is. Are we going up to the... Yeah, we are. Okay. Whee!
By their might, I pave the path to paradise.
So, these paths on the side are a mechanic in some
the
way.
will of the crystal.
I wonder if we're going to be taking a knockback to those? Alright. So, either that does a lot of damage, or we're supposed to step
you
out
should
into the
still
hallways
stand.
to get out off the
Very
platform.
well, then.
One of the two is what's supposed to happen. I don't know that we got any heals during that entire thing either.
Careful now. The face of war is ever changing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just nobody used any men. Oh, when that collides with the correct element, that crystal will do an AoE. Yeah. Yeah, the other alliance was just fine. And then spread. So now, okay, so still, oh, Kam'Lanaut is looking down each of the hallways and doing an AoE, and then he does the knockback down each of the hallways as well. I saw a couple people go off. I just knockback resisted it. Well, that killed me.
Kneel.
Tanks, go that way. Why are you stacking? Oh, that knocks back too. Anyone got an extra Phoenix down? They don't work in here. Yeah, they're supposed to go all 3 different directions, so they get knocked back.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements.
All right, so thunder, water, water, wind. Where are the elements? Thunder, water, wind. So right here, yeah. Whoa, light blade. Two half rooms. I mean, I just died to their AoE, that's all. I'm actually just surprised that that was lethal to me. More than anything, I'm just surprised that actually dealt enough to kill me. Did 108,000 plus a bleed. All right. This is why I like going healer. I'm very, very on top of this kind of stuff.
I thank you.
Alright, this is literally just, he's gonna do the pulsating thing. So it's both at once. So it's lightning and fire. You have to get away from lightning and fire and go over there. This is water and earth, so you have to go to the ice crystal, or to between the fire and ice crystal. And then this is earth and fire, so you go to, well, yeah, where the
insolent fool.
And that's light blade. Watch out for these, and then okay, the spread is actually really important here. It looks like, because it looks like if you're the target of that AOE, it does. Oh, and then ice and lightning. It looks like if you're the target. We need these healers rezzed ASAP. Yeah, be careful here. This is, I would knockback resist. I would not mess around with the knockback here, because you're going to have to immediately, yeah, you had to figure out which was actually safe, and then go that way, because there was only 2 clones. We need to get a healer up and healer LB3, like, ASAP. Before they die. Get a healer up. We need a healer res for healer LB, like, now. There you go.
Stock. Drink deep of the elements.
When... Yeah, when those splash... Alright, we might... I think we've got... I didn't see the order of the elements, but I'm not going to mess around here. I saw it was wind. I just didn't see what the one after it was. Don't worry, I'll just react. Don't worry. When in doubt, just react.
Kneel!
Why? I am the will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by mere mortals?
I'm very excited to see Eald'narche.
Farewell, my little brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born.
On both of those.
As for the rest of you, I invite you to the gate of the gods.
All right. And then are we going to the shrine, or are we going to go right into the core? Yeah, we're going. So the shrine of Ru Avita is where Kirin would be.
Walking within the heart of Tulia. Do not disappoint me.
Tulia is the region where it all takes place. This is lore. Yeah, that's lore about the Xylart. Stuff that would have been relevant to it. Now, he's got a boss theme. This was probably the most exciting thing to know we would probably get this theme. And he does the same animation when this fight starts in 11. It's literally like verbatim the same animation.
After 10 long millennia, the dreams of the Xylart will become reality. Your time ends now.
Oh, he's definitely feeling it. So his first phase, in theory, should be against him on that platform. After we... Well, I guess it depends. He should have a second phase where he just kind of goes ballistic. But yeah, this was the final boss of the Rise of Xylart expansion. So 3 of the 4 bosses are very Xylart coded. And the Archangels would have been the remaining ones. So pretty much all of Xylart's been.
Shall belong to the Xylart.
The Xylart. Sorry, I gotta get used to saying it that way. After I do my opener, I'm gonna stop.
Can you escape this, I wonder?
Chrono Sling. That was the name of one of his attacks. Oh, it's a donut. Honestly, should have seen that coming. It was pretty obvious. And then a half room. Yep.
Be gone!
Imperial Vortex, probably just as raid wide. Oh no. I mean, it is a raid wide. Oh, it does a lot of damage. And then, yeah, spread.
Round and round they go.
That's point blank. I would get out. I don't know how big, but I would get out. Not very large. Followed by half room, yeah.
Let's try this.
Warp, he does warp. So is he gonna leave the platform? Yeah. Probably behind him. Sleepka? Sleepka was a spell he was very popular for. This was something he did, mind you. Okay, yeah, you can just spam that.
This is all.
These spreads hurt. So, I really don't want to... I've learned that they... Oh, wait. These spreads just do a follow-up. Okay.
Allow me to show you a trick I've learned.
Duplicate? Alright, so that is doing that in one location. Ah, I see.
Have you the strength to find the answers you seek?
Oh, is it going to duplicate again? Oh, no, there's just only one open spot now. It's all right here. Well, I mean, there's technically two open spots. It only duplicates once.
This is not Vana'diel. I'm well aware of that.
Glad you're aware of it. Phase shift. Okay. Yeah, this is where he should be ditching the cards and the platforms.
I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this.
There's his theme. There it is.
I will eliminate you and make this world ours.
Oh, he brought us to Altayu. Why would you take us to...
over.
So this is
Behold
C.
my true power.
This is the location from Chains of
Forge a more
Promethea.
fitting stage for our battle.
Is it gonna swap places? Yes, it is. So that would mean here is safe. Yeah.
All pales before our brilliance.
He took us to Altayu of all places to see. Yeah, this was the final location in the Chains of Promethea expansion.
Perhaps some
It's
magic
still-
in the mix.
It's still very Xylark coded. In terms of, like, the lore. These are spinning. That's not good. Watch the
You fought
tornadoes
well.
as they move.
But it's time to say goodbye.
I made it. I'm good. That was a little weird. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to take us to Altayu of all places. Alright, duplicate. Is anything swapping? Visions of... Oh, that one's swapping. Up here, it's up. Did I just see someone? I sure did.
Pierces all.
Omega Javelin was one of his other attacks. Yeah, you just go back and forth here. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And then it's out. And then behind. Yeah, this is where Absolute Virtue is from. I don't think he's gonna show up here. I like that a player, they might not have enough health, not gonna lie.
Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you.
My man's committed. Balls? Watch your balls, everyone. Careful about your balls. I assume these are just gonna explode on these people. Yeah, remember that the platform they're on disappears. Imperial Vortex. Yeah, that's the thing that pulled us.
Let's try this.
Don't worry, I got it. Oh, it's gonna be Sleepka. Yeah. I'm worried a lot of people got hit by that Sleepka. Don't worry, fortunately, I as a bard have a solution to that problem. That is a point blank. It also makes pain much more worth it as well. I think we've seen most everything we were gonna say, but I'm still just gonna let this play out. That is a bold limit break to use in the middle of this fight. Granted, during a downtime, but still. Yeah, this should be safe where I am. Anyone brave enough to stand there? Nope.
My javelin pierces all.
I'm going over here. Yeah, definitely just do this to dodge. And then that's a donut. And then behind. Goodbye, sir. Oh, brother, where's the art thou? I like that he knew that he was a phony. He's like, damn, I'm a phony, but I'm still gonna do my best. My God. So many musics. Hey, the minion. Not winning it, but there it is. Oh, what did I win? Did I win Prishes or... Yeah, I won Prishes. Okay. I didn't know which one I had won. Prishes Ring of Shrieking. Those are her gloves, not her actual rings, mind you. Definitely a confusing name. Where's the Lord thou? Alright, so we're gonna finish the story and then I'm doing the extreme afterwards. Oh, there's gotta be a Prish minion somewhere, yeah. Hello? One raid down, one set of cards lost. Alright, if I didn't win with that one, I ain't winning anything.